Hey friends, Kaylee with Kaylee's Canvases here. Today I have Regan with me and we are going to be painting some LOLs on canvas, of course, but I just thought that they were super cute and would be fun to paint with her today. I know I haven't painted in a while, but I figured we could start off with something fun like this. So if you are wanting to paint, it was really easy. All I did to get this picture on here, I didn't have to be any special type of artist to be able to do it. But what I did was I went online and I printed off some coloring pictures of these LOLs that I thought would be really cute to trace onto here. And I used some graphite paper, and I used a tracing utensil, but you can use a pencil or the end of a paintbrush or whatever, and you would just, you would just trace it on here. So Regan's got a couple of her dolls here, just for example. If you've never heard of LOLs, there's some really cute dolls with really big eyes and bright colors and makeup and stuff, so we brought them down here just for some fun inspiration. But we're just going to be painting these all sorts of colors, but what we're going to do first is we're going to start off with the background, and then we'll move on to the skin color, and then we'll just get, all the rest of the funky colors in here as we go. So Regan, what color do you want to use for your background?
I want to use this hot pink.
For the background? Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, so I don't know what I think I might want to use some blue and some white, Alright, so let's go in here. Do you want some white, Regan?
Yeah. Okay,
so I'm just going to put I'm using an old paper plate like I usually do for my paint so we don't waste. And the nice thing about old paper plates too is once you've used them for a while and the paint hardens on there so much, they become really thick and strong and durable. I also have paper towel, paint brushes, my cup of water, I have my blow dryer, and then for this painting we just have some really simple craft paints like this. So we will just get into it. Alright, let's see,
where are we going to put the paints on the plate?
You can put it on the plate. I'm going to just put a little bit, I'm going to start it off on the canvas since I kind of know what I want to do. But yeah, I'm going to kind of do like a faded background. I'll make it brighter around her face and then darker as we get to the edge of the canvas.
What paintbrush should I use?
You can, if you're going to do the background first, I always recommend using a big paintbrush. Like, yep, that's good. Alright, and then that way you can cover more surface area. Alright, and it's okay. You want to come up as close as you can to the lines. These have typically a little bit more lines than some of the other paintings that I create. When I create my own do-it-yourself kits, I don't use coloring pages offline. I just, I come up with my own designs and I just trace them onto each canvas, so it's a little bit more complex with a special design for you. But yeah, so there's a lot more lines on here though than what I do for some of my paint kits. So we're just going to want to come up close to the edges of the pencil, but not too close, because we want to make sure we can still see them when we're done. Oops, sorry. Alright, so we're just going to cover as much as we can. You might want to use some more paint, babe. But that's okay. I kind of like the faded look there, too.
I'm going to do the hot pink on this side and this pink on
the light pink
side, and the white in the middle to make it blend.
That sounds cool. Alright, so let's see. Kind of getting where I want to be. I do have my blow dryer to dry this quick if I want to, but acrylic paint dries pretty quickly, so I might not even need to. But I'm going to go up onto the edges. Let's see. I will be mixing a little bit darker of a blue in here. Let's see. Maybe some turquoise, actually. Okay. Alright, and I'm just going to kind of blend it in along the edges. And I'm doing some messy brush strokes here because I think those are fun. And it makes your picture pop out more and gives it more contrast. I'm testing out some contact paper type tile stuff, you know, on my table here. So you might see this cool new design with the pretty black and white tiles. It is just contact paper that I got at the store. And the reason I'm trying it is because I'm tired of just, you know, always taping down some, you know, craft paper or having the look of a dirty, nasty table on here. So, I mean, sure, dried paint does add character, but we'll see if it works. And I'm going to try to be able to, hopefully, the idea behind it is to hopefully be able to make it like some easy cleaning when we're done, so that way it's a nice clean surface for each painting. Oh, I like that hot pink. To me, I think LOLs are a little bit creepy, but they can be cute.
They're cute.
You think they're cute?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially the babies and the pets.
Yeah, the babies and the pets. They make boy ones, too.
Yeah.
With all sorts of cool colored hair. And guys, as you know, I always get the sides of my canvas. Can't help myself. I just think it makes it look so much more professional. But you don't have to do that. Do whatever you feel comfortable with. I like these two colors together. It's making me think of like waves at the beach. Let's see. Almost done with the edges, and then I'll start working and getting closer, and then we'll work on the skin tone. Well, you can, it's alright, you can take your time, or you can use a lot more paint if you want. Might help it go a little bit faster.
Well, I'm almost done with the hot pink.
Okay. Don't worry, you can take your time. There is no rush. Let's see. Alright, and then I will even get like some white into like around her, so it kind of looks a little bit brighter, like she's kind of like glowing. I think that would look cool. Gotta get some of that in there and inside her halo. Okay. See. If it's too white, I can always add some more color to it. All right, and as you can see, I'm kind of overlapping the lines a little bit, but not too much. I still want to be able to see where they are, so that way when I paint her skin and her hair, I can tell where my lines are. I could use a finer brush here, but I like to, when it comes to the background, sometimes I just like to cover more surface area. Alright, so right now I'm just using white, and that's to kind of get a brightness around her. Alright, it might look weird right now. Whenever you paint, give yourself a little bit of a grace and realize that it always looks weird in the middle of any painting. And that once you get closer to the end of your painting, to being done, you'll see it really starts to come together. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit more white, kind of like the glow we got here. Maybe just add a little bit more white around here. She's really glowing. And this would be like a really cute idea if you wanted to paint with your kid at home, it's some nice bonding time, right, Regan? Mm-hmm. She doesn't always want to paint what I'm painting, and I don't blame her. Sometimes I paint boring adult stuff. But I guess I can paint some kid stuff too. Okay, getting close here. Just making a nice messy background. Alright, I like it. So, what I'm going to do next, I got some choppy paintbrush strokes here. Alright, I'm rinsing off my brush, going to set it to the side, and then I'm going to use a slightly smaller brush. Oh, I like that, Regan, that's cool. A slightly smaller brush to get in on the skin. Alright, and you can use a fine liner brush, you can use a small flat brush, whatever works for you. And I want to give her some nice tan skin, because we've got some tan skin here. Though we do have a pretty brown baby. Let's see, and I like, so like on some of these dolls they have like a nice like pink color on their cheeks, so I definitely want to get some of that pink color on there later. You want some tan? Mm-hmm. Okay. So whatever you have for paint is really fine. If you don't have whatever skin color you want to use, whether it's tan or brown or whatever color, you can mix it. So brown and white, maybe add a little bit of yellow, will give it kind of more of a tannish look to it. You can really get creative with it. Sometimes browns in craft paint can be a little transparent and you have to do a few layers. So if you decide to do brown, you might just want to mix another color with it, maybe like a little bit of pink or yellow, just so that way you can get some good coverage and don't have to do so many layers, because that can be a little frustrating when you're trying to do a painting. But the tan usually has pretty good coverage in the paint world. Craft paint, anyway. Alright, and I like these too, because when I'm painting these cute little paintings, they're pretty good. The craft paint is, it's fairly inexpensive, and it really isn't a horrible quality. Obviously, it's not going to stand the test of time forever, but it's going to be long enough while you're doing, you know, for whatever reason you're painting, whether it's for some, you know, temporary decor for your house or your kids' room, or even like some fun seasonal, you know, holiday stuff that might change as the months go on. Alright, so I'm just working around the eyes and trying to get some smooth lines here around the edge of her face. Ooh, I love those colors, and you know what else I like? I like how it's off-center, because it really adds some character to it. Sometimes when everything's perfectly straight or perfectly in the middle, they say that when you take a picture or you're painting something, you don't want it to be perfectly straight. Like, even if you see how our drawings are kind of crooked, it gives it more character, it makes it more interesting to look at. Okay, so now when I'm doing this ear here, and even this one on the side, I'm going to be painting over those lines. That's okay. You can either take a look at the original drawing to see where they were, or you can just kind of guess. And I'm just going to be guessing afterwards, because it's not a big deal. Some of the lines you'll cover up, some of them you won't. Like, I'll be covering up the lines for her nose, but I can easily just redraw a couple lines on her nose. But everything else I'm going to go around, because for me, the proportion is important for that.
You have 2 ears on yours, and I only have 1 because her hand is covering her ear.
That's true. If you need more of any color, let me know, okay? Okay, so I really think this is super cute. I like the background color I did. I like the background color that you did.
Can I go with these little dots?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they're just little freckles, and you can put them on later. Okay, so they have super big eyes. This one was a little confusing with the eyes, so I'm trying to be careful how I paint that because I don't want to mess up the eyes, but we'll get there. If you have trouble with the eyes, let me know, knowing which lines are which, you know.
Can we go over the eyebrows?
I would not. I mean, you can, but yeah, you can if you want to, because those will be easy enough to draw back in. So usually when I do Facebook Lives, I try to do something that's going to be a little bit more simple, where you don't have to pre-draw it, but sometimes you just want to do something fun like this, so we pre-drew.
I also know Teacher's Pet has like 2 colors in her hair, like this, like one side is a different color than the other.
Yeah.
I think
So Regan is painting the LOL called Teacher's Pet. That's why she said that. So yeah, so that one's called Teacher's Pet, and she's saying that it has 2 different colored hair.
Like this one, like blue and pink.
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. You can do whatever design you want. I think, I don't know what colors I'm going to do yet. I don't know. I might do, I don't even know.
This design, these eyes match that girl perfectly.
Yeah.
There's even the little eyelash right there.
I'm not sure what colors I'm going to do yet.
Eyelashes on the side.
Okay, let's see. So, we've got that. What colored? I think I want to add some pink to her cheeks. Maybe I should use a little bit of the hot pink that you have. We'll see if this is going to work. So I'm just going to get a little bit of hot pink and kind of, oops. I'm going to have to blend it, pre-blend it first. Alright, so I just blended it in with a little bit of tan before I put it on there. And you can totally do this with any color. You can do it with purple and tan or whatever. Just, you know, if you have to pre-blend it on your plate so that way you kind of see and get the right mixture. A little bit more pink. There, that's cute. Let's see. What color's next? I don't know, I might do maybe some yellow in her hair. What do you think? I was maybe yellow and like a hot pink, because I also got these cool glitter paints. They look really pretty when you use them, and there's also blue, and it's got like little sparkles of like magenta in it. I think would be really fun to use. I also brought gold, which I'll use for the halo.
I think that girl also just has like yellow hair.
Well, I mean,
blonde.
That's alright. I was thinking of doing different colors in her hair.
I know. Like this girl?
No, I was actually going to do like all blonde with some red streaks. What do you think?
Yeah. This girl used to have a halo like that, but I lost it.
It's alright. Alright, so I'm going to do some yellow for the halo. Okay. And I'm using my fine liner brush for this because it's a fine line. Try to have a steady hand whenever you're doing anything with a fine line. If you need to steady your hand or hold it, that's fine too. Or even if you use your canvas, like if you set your hand on your canvas, just make sure your paint is dry.
Can we go over the nose?
Yeah. Yep, you can go over the nose because those are just 2 little lines.
Can we go over the lips?
I wouldn't go over the lips. I mean, you can if you want to, but I wouldn't.
Is this skin right here?
Yep. Yeah, there's like a little layer of skin around her eye in between her glasses and the eye. Alright. Trying to figure out where I want to place my colors. The nice thing about yellow is it's kind of see-through, so I can still see the lines even when I paint. So that'll be helpful for when I'm placing my other colors. So I'm just going to paint all of the hair yellow for now. I think when I looked online, this doll had pink hair.
Maybe.
I could be wrong, like a light pink, but I kind of wanted yellow. I think it's bright and happy. And I think it'll look good with some red mixed into it.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody's watching, I am painting with Regan. Feel free to comment. I cannot see the top of my phone because I'm sitting and the camera's above me, but feel free to comment, say hi, let me know that you're watching. If you're going to try this later, I would love to see the outcome. I think I might have colored over her hair tie, but that's alright, I can fix that. And even when we're all done with this, we'll still go back and we will add some black lines to differentiate some of the colors and the objects in here. And it'll just add some contrast. Okay. What should I do next? Maybe her outfit? While this dries, and then I'll do some of her hair after that.
I'm not done with the skin.
Yeah, you have a tough one because yours has glasses, so you have to go around all those lines. I think I will use this pink blossom. And I think I'm going to use it for her dress and the bows in her hair. What color should I do for the little sash around her dress?
Yellowish gold.
Oh, yeah, would you look at that outfit? Keep going on her skin, babe. Oh, you almost did. Don't forget she's got an arm. And actually, she got 2 arms.
She does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting the sides of my canvas, guys. I was thinking, I don't know. I don't know what color. Maybe red or blue. Figured maybe, because I'm going to add red to her hair, so the red might match. Maybe I'll come back to the sash after. Okay. Oh, I gotta do her bows. Also, if you guys decide to do something like this with your kids and you want to trace something onto a canvas, and there's a couple different ways you can do it. Alright, so you can use the contact paper and just make sure that you don't lift it up while you're doing it. Or you can trace one side with kind of like a heavy pencil, and then flip it over and retrace it on the other side onto your canvas. One of these days I'll do, oops, I went over into her hair. One of these days I'll do a video for different ways to trace, if you are interested in something like that. Okay. Maybe I'll do a light purple for the sash.
What should I do next?
Oh, next you want to do her hair.
Okay.
What color are you going to do her hair?
Like this.
Oh, the pink and the blue?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be cute. But if you're going to do the pink on this side, you should do like...
No, I'm doing the pink on the side and the blue on the side.
Yeah, but then the pink might blend in with the background.
Oh.
So if you do the blue on that side and then the pink on this side, it'll stand out.
Okay. Or maybe I'll do purple and blue.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
I mean, this is a little bit purple.
So that's like a metallic blue, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. And when you're getting into these small spaces, and my brush is a little too big. I have another fine liner brush that would have been better, which I can go back and fix any mistakes I made, but it's always easier when you have the correct size brush. It's okay. I'm going to try to clean that off after. If it doesn't work, that's alright.
It's like the paint from the paintbrush.
It's okay. Don't worry about it, Regan.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to do her eyebrows. Okay. You know, maybe I'll do, because she's going to have red streaks, maybe I'll do one yellow eyebrow and one red eyebrow. These dolls are weird like that. They have different colors for different things.
Weird.
You don't think they're... No, I'm saying, I didn't mean that they were just weird in general. I just mean they're weird like they have different color things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see, I'll get red. Alright, so most of the hair is dry, so I'll just start by adding some highlights, or lowlights technically. You can just kind of draw them wherever you like them. Because my yellow was transparent, I'm trying to do it over the lines that I drew. Okay. And then once it dries, I'm going to put the glitter paint on it, the red glitter. Let's see what else. So if you're doing this where you're painting on top of another color, you want to make sure that your paint is dry first before you do that, or else you're going to end up with some different blended colors. So like, for example, yellow and red make orange. You might end up with like a really weird color if you don't make sure it's dry first before you paint on top of it. I like the purple, Regan.
I might have took too much paint.
That's okay. But it's good that you noticed that.
This is a really, really, really light blue. I can just go over the lines and it doesn't make...
Yeah.
Doesn't like... not show the line.
Mm-hmm. I think I gotta switch to a different size brush. Why I'm still using the big one, I don't know. Okay, so I like that they have that little tiny part in their hair, just a little bit in their bangs. Kind of makes it look a little bit more realistic. We got some squeaky chairs, huh, Regan?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like this color, these colors, but I don't know if they go together. That's alright though. This is my own unique painting. It might look different once I get the glitter on it. I probably could have done pink streaks to match her hair too. Or to match her dress, I mean. I said hair.
I need to do this.
What color do you need now?
No color. I need to do the scrunchie, and I need a little. I'm gonna do the scrunchie and the bow. For the bow, I have yellow. For the scrunchie, I have a little bit of orange.
Oh, okay. feel like my girl's hair kind of looks like a hot air balloon with the yellow and the red. Like one of those inflatable beach balls. What do you think?
I'm gonna get new water.
Okay. Alright, so next I think I will work on her eyes. I'm going to put some white in where there's supposed to be white. Because she's got a lot of black. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should do black first. Just so that way we can get the general idea of where her eyes are, and we can add in some of those other lines after. Alright, so... Oh, I keep forgetting about her other eyebrow. Let's see. So they have some kind of weird lines in their eyes. So it might look weird. So if you are doing this, just be careful how you do their eyes, because they definitely have some weird shapes to their eyes. Regan, you are making some squeakies with that chair. Alright, and now once you start getting the eyes in and some other little details, that's when you're really going to start seeing your picture come together, and you're going to be like, okay, now this makes sense. And so actually, because the canvas is already white, and now that I'm getting these black lines in here, I don't even really feel the need to go back through with white unless there's something I want to touch up. Like I might touch up the little dot in her eye. But I won't go back in with other white. This will be just right.
Look at her hair and her scrunchies.
Oh, I like the colors. Ooh, the orange and the green looks so cool. Great job so far, Regan. Also, if you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to like and subscribe to this page. That way you can see more stuff like this. I think it would be really great if you paint this with your kids. I think you'll have a lot of fun. It'll be some good bonding time, some art therapy for you, and some fun for them, some creative fun.
I need pink. I'm going to take this pink.
And remember, get creative, and you can do different colors with the hair, the clothes, whatever. Let's see. I'm getting close to being done. You're doing good too. So what I recommend next is maybe doing her glasses or her eyes next.
I was going to do the rest of her clothes next because I remember what her clothes look like.
Okay, well the only thing is if you do that, you just got to be careful not to smear them, you know? And I'm not sure, I think I'll even add in a little bit of color right here. I can't remember, I don't know if they're supposed to have, it looks like in here there's some other colors, so. Let's see, gotta get a little bit of black in the mouth. And we'll also be able to go back over at the end and we'll do some black lines to separate colors and, like I said, add contrast.
Do you have black?
I do.
I need some of it for the eyes. I mean the glasses.
Well, the eyes and the glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, what color should I do for the eyes?
This?
Should I do yellow maybe?
Maybe.
I think yellow would look cool in the eyes.
Right here, it's white. So.
I just realized I should be careful with this because I still have wet paint that's black. So ideally what I should have done was I should have waited for this black to dry so I didn't smear it, but I already had paint on my brush. It's almost dry anyways because it dries so fast. Acrylic paint is great for that. Oh, I think the yellow looks cool. Yeah, if I want to change her outfit, I could change the color, but we'll see. I think I might add some pink glitter here and some red glitter in her hair. And then some gold to the halo. Whenever you're doing pictures like this that have a lot of lines, just count on it taking a little bit longer. So if you're doing this with a kid, remember the more lines that are in the picture, a little bit more patience you have to have and they have to have. So if you're going to do it with very young kids, make sure that you have patience and they have patience and the ability to get into those fine lines and take their time. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to do her lips red. I think that's a good idea. I could have done yellow if I wanted to. That probably would have looked cool too. But there we go. I like that. Okay. Let's see. Time.
You should fix up the eyebrow.
I'm going to. That's what I'm gonna be putting in some. Yeah, you're right. I probably add another layer of yellow here, and then we'll cover up some, or we'll add the lines, the black lines, to outline things in just a minute. Okay. Oops. Sorry, I hit the camera. Okay. Next I want to do some gold. Do some gold glitter for her halo. Because I don't want to add any outline to her halo, I don't think. I think I just want it to be like gold glitter. But I'll add outline to everything else. And you don't have to do glitter if you don't have glitter paint. I think it just makes things stand out real nice. What do you think so far, Regan?
I like it.
I feel like she looks more like a high school cheerleader than an angel. I probably should have used softer colors. Kind of reminds me of your Rainbow High doll with the red hair. Alright, so before I add any of the other glitter paint, I'm going to go in with my my fine liner brush and my black paint just to outline some of this. And you can turn your canvas whichever way you need to. I'm going to start over here, work my way over there so I'm not smearing my stuff through this. Or through wet paint, you know. And you don't have to add like lines on every little piece, or else it'll look a little too cartoonish. But just enough to make some of these colors stand out. But you want to make sure that you have a fine liner brush for this because you don't really want thick lines. This would also be something fun. Even if you don't paint it with your kid, this would be really cute to paint for some, like a little girl's bedroom. Or you could do like a boy LOL and paint it for a boy's bedroom. That would be cool too. And if your black paint is not thin enough, like it's not going on smooth, it's starting to look grainy when you're pulling your brush, just add a little bit of water to your brush and twist it around in the black paint. Just make sure your paintbrush is not dripping with water, or else you'll end up with kind of like a bleed stain, like a black puddle on your canvas.
Look, I put the little dots on the glasses.
Oh, that's cute. And as you can see now, it's really starting to come together, even though I did some crazy colors on her hair. Alright, and even though there isn't two different colors here, there was a little line there, and I'm just adding a black liner to it so that way it kind of makes it look like another chunk of hair. Alright, and then when we're done, I think the only thing I have left after this is just to add the glitter and a signature, of course. Always make sure you sign your stuff. And if you want to, even add the year, so that way you know what you did and how far you came. I kind of messed up that hairline. That's alright. As Bob Ross says, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents. You could turn it into something else or paint over it. And if you paint this, I would also love to know, like, if you're watching this, what is your favorite LOL? Feel free just to write it in the comments. I'm going to have to research this a little bit, because I do like the ones with this, but I'm not, like, a huge fan of the angel ones. I think yours is really cute. Like, I like that one, the schoolgirl look.
There's also swimming LOLs. There's OMG dolls. There's school journals.
I like
There's a whole bunch of.
I like the ones with the bright colors and the glitter. They're kind of cool. They're
so
cute.
You wouldn't like my beauty pageant one?
No, I probably would like all of them. I'm gonna have to add some red over that because I kind of messed that up. You almost done, babe?
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of pausing.
Colors. I know. Just thinking of some colors.
Yeah, I did not know that these were scrunchies in her hair, but that makes more sense now that you did. I thought it was just like some weird bow. But that makes sense that it's a scrunchie. And we'll even give like little wispies to her hair in a little bit. I think that would be fun. Maybe even some black lines in the red. Although we're going to be covering that with glitter, so. But if you don't cover it with glitter, I think the black lines make them stand out nice. Kind of makes it look a little bit more like hair. And it could cover up any mistakes you make. Glitter does too, actually. And I think this is a headband around holding her halo up, right, Regan?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to do that on the headband. I'm just kind of making up some lines in her ears. I don't even know if these are correct, but that's okay. It looks good. They kind of, the one thing that they're missing that looks kind of weird is they're missing a chin. Like, I think they would be cuter if they had chins. Do you not agree?
Hmm?
Do you agree, Regan?
I do have chins.
Well, maybe there, not in the pictures.
I know.
I really like the way the black is making this pop. Alright, and oh, I almost forgot her nose. Oh, look at that. Gotta outline her eyebrows. Ooh, I like the orange in her eyes, Regan. Okay, and then we'll add an outline to her arm. And then we'll do the glitter and some little wispies to her hair. Let's see. And if you are watching this, the best compliment that you could give me and Regan is a thumbs up, because it lets us know who likes these videos, if we should do more of these videos. It lets Facebook know that you're enjoying it, and they'll share it to more people, or YouTube, and so that way more people see it. So anytime you're watching something and you really like it, and you really like the person who's doing the video, you know, don't hesitate to give them a thumbs up. It really shows the appreciation there. So I would love that if you like it. If not, that's alright too. So, alright, so I got some glitter I'm gonna do next. Oh, maybe I should get some white in those eyes. Oh, actually, I think there should be like, oh, you have the little dots in your eyes. I could put a couple more dots in hers.
Well, the dots were drawn, so I just added the dots after.
Yeah. I like the 3 little dots. I think it looks better. Alright, next is going to be some glitter paint, because we are almost done, guys. Yeah, you're getting close to being done, too. Alright, I'm gonna do... You know what would be cool, actually? Some of this blue in her hair on the other side, the glitter. If you want to. Okay, let's see. Get it in.
I'll use both these glitters for it.
Okay.
Use the blue and the gold.
Oh, and even my black lines show through, which is cool. I like that. Because that made it look, I think that made it look better.
What line?
The black lines that I did in her hair.
Yeah.
Painting is very relaxing, even if it's just a little kid's drawing. Regan doesn't agree. She says no, it doesn't. It's not. It's alright, Regan. That's, you know why it's not relaxing for you? Because you're trying to be perfect with it. Right? But I think this is one of the best ones you've done.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is your favorite that you've done so far?
The dance one.
Oh, the dance one was good too. Should I do pink glitter in her dress, or should I just do some red glitter in her dress?
I don't know.
To kind of make it match. Could do some on her lips too. You know what, I'll just do some red. We are getting close. Oh, Regan, I like that. I like the little curves you put in her hair, too. Okay, and then I'm just going to get this edge over here with the glitter paint so it looks complete and done. Alright, now my background is dried too. Everything's almost dry. I think, yeah, I'm thinking it's looking good. Should I add some little freckles to her? What do you think, Regan? Some freckles?
Sure.
Should I do... Oh, I don't have any brown out. Let's see. I could give her some eyeshadow. Should I give her some glittery eyeshadow?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some red. I'm just adding this in, guys. This is not part of the picture. I think it looks cool.
She looks like a cheerleader now.
I know, right? That's what I was saying. She does look like a cheerleader. She doesn't really look like an angel.
They do make I have a cheerleader L.O.L.
You know, to be honest, I think I just wanted to do the red so I could use that red glitter paint. Because the red glitter, I think, is the coolest out of all of them. Well, the blue is pretty cool, too, though. But I already had the blue background. What else are you going to do? You're going to do some lines in her hair?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think all you have left to do after that is just a glitter, right?
Yeah.
We are almost done, guys. If you are doing this, feel free to share it. Tag me on social media at Kaylee's Canvases with a K. Or if you are on Instagram, it's at Kaylee Taryn, which is not easy to spell, but you should be able to find it if you go on either. Shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, tag me. I love to see people's finished paintings. It's so much fun. I don't know. I kind of want to give her some freckles. Like, oh, you were supposed to have some freckles. So you want me to get some brown paint for some freckles?
There's brown paint right over here.
That's it. That's not brown. That's orange. That's like a dark orange.
Oh.
All right, go ahead and put your glitter on.
Okay.
Here, I'll put it on yours and on mine. All right, I'm going to add some little freckles. I kind of want to add them around her nose. And on her cheeks. Keep sticking my hand in the glitter. I like it. I like that she's got a little freckles on her nose too. Oh, I like her hot pink eyebrows, Regan. That looks really good. All right, let's see. What is? Oh, just the glitter. She's just got glitter left. All right, I think I'll sign the side. Go ahead and finish, Regan.
Hmm.
Alright, so I got my name in there. Let me see if there's anybody on. Oh, Kayla said hello. Can't wait to see the outcome. Looks good. Now you're going to do gold?
Yeah.
Alright, we're just waiting for Regan to finish up. She's almost done. I love her bright colors. She's got some seriously bright colors in that. And I love it. I think maybe next time I'll have to do a painting with some neon colors. I think that would be really cool. Careful. Don't get it in your black paint.
I already did on accident.
Oh, beautiful.
I have.
Alright, make sure you sign it, okay? I think her inspiration worked out well because we could see the different colors in the eyes and the glitter in the hair and stuff.
Where should I sign it?
Like right over here. Just sign your name. And you know what I like is that if we put our, no, I meant like on the actual front.
Okay.
Like right here or right here. But I like that when we put it together, like it kind of looks like they're leaning close to each other, like they're best friends. Right? Regan, thank you so much for painting with me. I had a lot of fun. And thank you guys for watching. Oh, Regan wants to show and put them next to each other. Thank you so much for painting with us. If you did paint with us, or if you're coming back to paint this later, you can save this, share it, however you want to do it. Come back, paint it, and share with me your final results.